Well, it's happened again. A driver plows through another building. And good evening, everyone. A normal afternoon took a frightening turn at a restaurant in Amherst, and earlier today, the same thing happened in Cheektowaga. News 4's George Rickard is here to tell us what happened today. George?
Well, this comes 4 days after the town of Amherst passed a law mandating cement barriers for any new restaurants that face a parking lot, like the one you're about to see.
I just said, oh my God. I had trays in my hand, I dropped them, I ran out.
Valerie Polino saw the red SUV crash through the front of Dessert Deli at Maple and North Forest.
I was standing in Subway, wiping down the tables, and all I seen was this red blur, like, just fly by. So she obviously wasn't going slow. And then that van right there got hit, and their bumper fell off.
And she was sitting there with her hands in her face in her hands, and she wouldn't respond. She wouldn't answer us. We were screaming at her to open the door. She wouldn't respond.
The driver is 49 years old and didn't appear injured from the crash itself, but she may have had a seizure.
She's apparently on numerous medications, and even if they are prescription, you can't drive if you're under the influence of prescription medications, if it's going to impair your ability to drive.
Amazingly, no one in the Dessert Deli was hurt.
My children are always there sitting right by that window. So if my children would have actually listened to me, they would have been sitting there while I was getting my nails done.
Just hours before that, a pickup truck smashed into the front of Immediate Care on Transit near Lawson Road in Cheektowaga. No one was hurt, but the bizarre and dangerous streak of cars in buildings continues. Now, in that afternoon crash into the Dessert Deli, the driver is identified as 49-year-old Melinda Frank, who has been charged with imprudent speed and driving while ability impaired by drugs. Live in the newsroom, George Rickard, News 4 at 5.